Hey, what's up, world? Support G Shrimp, everybody favorite daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we gonna be in LA with it, y'all. Now look, we going over here to No Jumper, y'all. I've been telling y'all, No Jumper is messy. He gonna get somebody killed, but he really don't care. I mean, when you got these YouTube shows, and you are a YouTube influencer, right? You got to be responsible about what type of content you put out. You know what I mean? Do you know this man interviewed Pop Smoke's killer? Now, one of Pop Smoke's killer, there was three of them, right? One of them was 15. They gave him juvenile life. And he did that. That means you get out when you, I guess, 21. So he did that little time, and he hung. Why do he need an interview? What you go ask him? How? Why all this? I mean, don't nobody look. The mama is getting over this shit as it is. She got to deal with this, and just when they about to heal. Here you come home and now you are all over the internet. Everybody talking about it. So after the interview, people start calling Pop Smoke mom. They like, you alright, mom? You alright? Because they thought she was going to feel some type of way. She didn't know what they was talking about. So they put her up on the interview. And she had to hear this boy bragging. Not to Adam asked, man, do you feel any type of remorse? Or do you regret? He like, no, I don't regret nothing, man. You know, he say, I hate it happened, but you know, it was what it was. You know, it was a home invasion. And that Pop Smoke did try to challenge him, you know, tried to fight him, I guess, and he ended up getting shot and killed. You know, but they do that shit anyway. It seems like every motherfucker that get robbed in LA end up dead. You know, Jay Prince's son is the luckiest motherfucker I know to get robbed 5 times and still be alive. They must really think he a bitch. They know ain't nothing coming behind that. They like, yeah, this nigga way from down there. He ain't got no hitters up here. We just go rob him and send him on back up to his little house. You know, however they doing that shit, they study doing it, y'all. But I know, hit that like, y'all, and subscribe to the channel, man. I want to know what y'all think, man. This really messy. I don't think he should have even done it, y'all. Why? You know what I mean? Really, why? I mean, it's like, that's why we can't calm these young niggas down now. Because the world is so fascinated with death. Every record comes on. I'm going to leave a nigga dead. I'm going to leave a nigga dead. Yeah. We did that shit, but man, listen. Some of you older guys, you got to try to take some responsibility. You got to try to put the fires out that we created in these young niggas. But it's another group of young niggas that ain't started yet. Them the ones we trying not to get to jump off the porch. If they sitting on the porch, they can stay on the porch. They don't need to jump off into the street. And when I say street, I'm talking about these YouTube streets. These YouTube streets is just as dangerous because the YouTube street is connected to the real streets. And it makes it more immediate because y'all go live and niggas can find y'all. Do y'all know every time a op is looking for y'all, they go on y'all live. You can't tell me y'all ain't noticed all these people looking at you and you don't know who these is, and then you know it might be a picture of a little girl, like a red bone or something. You don't know this your op baby mama. And she like, yeah, I'm watching them now, y'all. Oh, he outside now, y'all. Every time you on live, your block get shot up. You can't tell me you didn't notice that. That's crazy, y'all. Y'all really need to be more careful with your lives, man. This my boy here, look him Jay, y'all. He covered the story. Let me let you hear some of this, right?
Responded and pretty much sent the message to the guy that allegedly took her life. That allegedly took her son's life. Excuse me. and that is out and now doing interviews, bragging about it, and saying he don't feel sorry about it. Now we're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna show y'all the clips and everything. But before we do, real quick, y'all know my routine, man. Hit that like button, you feel me? Smash that bell so that you know you can be notified anytime I drop a video.
Shout out to Lucas J, y'all.
Situation.
You know.
As I said, man, pretty much we got Pop Smoke Mom on the roster, and she has some things to say to Mr. Blockstar. Now, if y'all don't know, sadly, back in February of 2020, I remember vividly, Pop Smoke lost his life after a home invasion went wrong. Now, ever since then, 4 guys been picked up from LA. One of the guys was like 15 years old. They picked up, and come to find out, the guys that did it was a part of a gang called Hoover. Now, one of the guys that got out that goes by the name of Blockstar pretty much has done a podcast and then an interview, on Adam 22 podcast and spoke about everything. Spoke about how he don't feel sorry about the situation.
Express that you're sorry about it, but then as soon as you kind of show a little bit of weakness, people are going to use that against you.
Let me clear that. I'm not sorry about nothing. No, that should never happen, but I ain't sorry. Like, if I could go back, I'll go back, but I ain't sorry. Like, every day, like, he was rapping about it, all type of. So I ain't sorry about it, but I send my condolences to the family, and I wish it never happened. But so, do you regret going to the Airbnb that night? I don't regret nothing, but I wish I never happened either.
And he also even spoke on how pretty much it wasn't nothing like when somebody dropped their location. He just went on to say that it was a home invasion and things went left pretty much because Pop Smoke was moving too much.
How would you describe what was going on that night? Maybe even just like take us through the day if you want.
Well, I'm not finna get into detail about too much, but it was a robbery. Nobody did none of that. That's all false information. There's a lot of pages that's like giving out false information. YouTube's like the vlog false. Like they don't know none. Y'all know nothing. Y'all talking about. Y'all just assuming and y'all just putting shit together as y'all going around.
But they be putting it together with like saying that there was a bag with an address that was posted online. There was a photo of him and his friend where you could see the address in the background. There's a lot of that not true. It's just people putting shit together after the fact.
Oh, that part I can't speak about because I don't know how the address got.
Right, he just was on the crew. He one of the young niggas.
Now the internet was mad about the whole video, as they should. Felt like it was very disrespectful and way too early because that wound is still kind of fresh. But his mom ended up doing an interview. As y'all can see on Hot 97, she ended up doing an interview with somebody, and she spoke on, pretty much everything that was going on, and she sent this message to his alleged killer.
See someone who was granted another chance at life
do interviews and be
It's
so
Mama
disrespectful and disintuned and disingenuous. It makes me so angry, and I find myself fighting and like, you are scum of the earth, and then I just kind of like reel back and say, TT, that's not the energy that you need to have. But it makes me so angry, and I often think about you and how you may feel, and if you even pay any of that any attention or you close it all out.
I'm not tuned into that. It's not so much that I'm closing it out, it's that it's just not a part of my world. So I have people who will come and say, have you heard? People will hit me up on, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, what's the matter? And I felt the way when you just said that he was being disrespectful, because I've been told that he's been interviewing him being disrespectful, and I gotta let that go.
Yeah.
Because that bleed me up.
Yeah.
I gotta let that go.
Yeah.
Because the bottom line is, your life is over.
Yeah.
His life is finished. He's living. But if that's his approach to what he's done, life is done for him.
Somebody killed him eventually.
And that gives me chills because it's like we know this because we're at a level of consciousness and we know how we're supposed to operate as humans in the bodies on earth. And when you're not operating in that space, your life is over. And although you are here and you have these arms to move and these legs to walk and these lips to yap,
you have nothing.
You have nothing.
You have nothing. You're out of purpose. You're out of purpose. And There's nothing.
Yeah.
As y'all see, she pretty much went on to say that, she gotta let it go. She can't feed into it, and said that, he's dead, and saying that he's done. Saying that if that's how he feel about it after doing something like that and being let off, that he's done. Basically, long story short is that he's done. Like, he won't last out here. And to be honest, she kind of got a point. Now, at first when I heard it, I'm like, what does she mean by that? But when you think about it, when you do something like that, and if y'all don't know, he's out of jail because they gave him juvenile life, and I did some research, and people in my comments told me when you get juvenile life in LA, you get out at 18, which is crazy. Regardless of how old you still have something to do with somebody's life. But hey, it's the world we live in. But instead of being thankful and realizing that you got a second chance after doing something that a lot of people feel like, it's just like worse and worse, and feel like you should be get the death penalty, which I don't think that, because I'm not God. But instead of coming out and apologizing and noticing that you were young and made a mistake and you somehow got another chance, you come out and you doing interviews and you bragging and you kind of bragging about it and saying you don't care. Now, if he'd have came out and been on stuff like, I did it, I apologize, I know, God blessed me to get out here again, I want to be thankful for this, maybe send his mom a letter, tell her how you truly feel, have some type of sympathy, then the reaction would be different. But coming out the way you coming out, no Diddy, it's sad, bro, and it looks disgusting, you feel me? But at the end of the day, when you watch this podcast, regardless of what y'all say, man, I see a little boy that did something that he really wish he could have not done, you feel me? You could just tell that that's a regular LA dude in that environment and did something that ended up making it glow to them. Because little do y'all know, this stuff happens every day. It still happens all the time in LA. Not saying like the type of celebrities, but guys with their life like this all the time.
Shout out to Lucas J. And what he goes on to say, this happened every day in LA. This is what they do, steal and rob, home invasions and things like that. And so it was 4 of them. And he was the youngest, basically. So the older ones probably the ones who looked online and got the address. That's why he like, well, I don't know how we got the lick. All he know, hey, we finna go on the lick. Come on, shorty, let's go. And he, like they say, he with the gang called the Hoover. So naturally, they had a lick. They would go hit. They knew the A&B. See, the A&B is famous because they said it's a celebrity couple own it, and they rent it out to a lot of people that come to town. So a lot of people use it, and they rob these places on the regular. They rob them on the regular. That's why it's so important, y'all, to check in when you go to somebody's city. See, y'all young boys be thinking check in is like a bully thing. Check in is just getting a tour guide. Somebody said, where you staying? Oh, I'm staying at the Hilton. Oh, no, don't stay at the Hilton. Stay at the Trump Show. They got better security. They can't see your car. They behind gate. They can tell you where to eat at, where to buy weed at, and make it safe for you. That's all it is. Somebody, now you would think Pop Smoke being a Crip, he's supposed to hook in with some of the Crips any motherfucking way. And then this boy is a Hoover, and he done killed another Crip from New York, and they from Cali. Pop Smoke's supposed to check in with somebody, and this wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't have had to find your address and do you like that, man. I feel bad for Pop Smoke because I just started listening to him. I liked it, Pop Smoke, man. I said, man, this nigga, he gonna be hot, man. But, man, you rappers ain't staying alive. I mean, goddamn, man. You motherfucker cannot stay alive. All this flashing and shit, it's already dangerous in the world, period. Without you like, nah, I got 100,000, and you showing people the money, taking pictures and all that. Niggas looking like they ain't got nothing but guns on the block. Yeah, they tried to hit that leg. And you moving too much. They probably said be still, nigga. And they say he was in the shower, y'all. They say he was in the shower. And these boys entered the house, and I can't see why they didn't have no straps or nothing anyway. They supposed to went out shooting, or at least had the poster was one shot at bus. That'd deter them niggas from trying to come on in. They ran away. All you had to do is up one, boom. I can't believe he went out like that though, y'all. Now let's go on to my next story, y'all. Let's talk about y'all. Did y'all know last week Lil Reese was in LA. He picked up some woman, went out to dinner with her, and everything, and then they come back to the hotel. And he wanna fuck. She don't wanna fuck. He ended up taking the pussy allegedly. And allegedly she ran right out the room, ran to the desk, right down there to the desk. Said the man just raped me. They called the police, went up to the room, locked his ass up, and walked him out. Now he done bonded out for $100,000. Now he out on bond, but I'm just saying this, Lil Reese, you know you is no type of player, bro. Your signals is all wrong with women. You either beating up a bitch, you beat up your baby mama, told the police in Houston about the gun she had in there. You say it was your gun, you put it on it, it probably was in her name. You know, most niggas keep the bitches' guns in bitches' names. So, you know, that wasn't nothing slick for you. Talking about, that's her gun. She wouldn't have called on her gun. She knows it's your gun. It's in her name, but it's really your gun. That's why she called. She probably not even thinking they can tell whose fucking gun it is. To her, it's your gun, and you had it in her face, aiming at her like, bitch, I'll bust your ass. You scared her. She probably really believed it. So she called the police on him. He went to jail. That was in Houston. Then he was in Chicago beating up one of the bitches, 2 dyke bitches, and some shit happened. He was fighting down there with some women. I'm like, damn, bro, you just, everywhere you go, you getting into static, man. You know, y'all. I can't see how y'all can't be more smoother than that, bro. And look at Lil Durk, look how Lil Durk be moving. He have a bunch of niggas with him and how he move, but he don't get into no shit. Trust me, y'all. You better off when you got your own woman. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. You better off when you got your own woman, because you won't run into none of that unnecessary bullshit, that tacky bullshit. That tacky bullshit.
Time young dude doing a little.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to catch that fly that came through my fucking window. You know, so get your own woman, Lil Reese. And stop thinking you just go pull up and she's supposed to fuck you because you Lil Reese. And you done went out and bought a little food and shit and back to the room. She probably like, we just met. You know, you go be here 3 days. Can you stay 3 days with me then? You know. But no, you wanted to that night. And then shit y'all be talking, I'm gonna fuck her 15 minutes and kick out. Women don't be wanting to do that. And ladies, stop playing games with men. If you did not want to fuck that man, you should not have went back to that hotel. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. If you did not want to fuck that man, you should have not went back to that hotel room with him. You just teasing him. Teasing him is what you doing. And that really ain't cool, and to the point where shit, when he snatched your clothes off, you probably was laying in the bed with your panties and shit on, and man, you ain't gonna give me that pussy, bitch. You know what? No, you ain't finna do me like that. And how we go, it went there. But I know I couldn't have never got caught up in no situation like that. I don't send no mixed signals. You know what I mean? No means no, goddammit. You feel me? Lil Reese, no means no, nigga. If the bitch say no, that means no. You make the woman take her own panties off. That way it's no excuse. I'm talking about not just the panties, all her fucking clothes. You like, hey man, we finna get in the bed and do this, yeah. If she take all her own clothes off, then there's no misunderstanding. But if you got to keep kissing her and licking all her ear and you snatching shit off and shit, and she like, slow down and all that shit, y'all ain't on the same page, bro. Y'all ain't on the same page. Anytime a woman yells rape, even though she can be lying, but why is she lying? Why? It ain't gonna help her get no money. You know, it ain't gonna help her get no money. You know, you did something to that woman where she really was hurt. And if you listen, normally women go home and they think about it 2-3 days later, then they call. She went right to that desk and didn't leave. That woman was violated in some type of way. You know. Now this is allegedly, y'all. But he locked Lil Reese up. Now he out on bond now. He made bond, but that's crazy. Now that's another case you got, bro. That's another case you got. That's crazy, man. Let me know what y'all think of this video. Shout out to Lucas J, man. That's his video. I was replaying. You know, he did a good job with that video, and I just can't believe that boy home bragging about killing Pop Smoke. New York, y'all need to send some motherfucker down there and holler about that shit. You know, make a phone call. Hey, Joe, we ain't tripping, but tell that little bastard to stay the fuck off TV, bro. Stay the fuck off TV. Now, we might not come down there and try to touch him, but we don't want to see this nigga on another motherfucker YouTube channel. If we do, we just drive him down there and handle our business. If you ask me, that's what somebody should be doing anyway. You know, and I don't want to try to go that route, but that's why these kids fucked up now, because, oh, geez, we made them like that, you know, but I'm just being honest. It's me, I be on the road right now. Me and my niggas going down there right now and get on his ass and get on back to Chicago, goddammit. You killed one of my niggas and you out at the podcast. I'd have met his ass at the podcast, goddammit. That's what Adam need, a motherfucker to come up there while his ass live. And, man, please. Adam, you better stop playing. You go get a motherfucker killed. You go fuck around and get killed. Nah, I ain't gonna say I hope, then I don't mean that. I don't go say, I hope it's your ass now, because I don't mean that. But you is go get a motherfucker killed. Because you doing way too much, bro. It's way too much, man. The boy already just got out of jail. We did not need to hear this again. We did not need to hear it again, man. You know? And look, now his mama speaking. His mama hurt, man. She don't watch YouTube. She got 99 phone calls asking her, she alright? She like, what y'all talking about? Then they sent to the clip, somebody had to show her how to do it and told her what was going on, and like he over there bragging, talking about he don't feel sorry and all that. Okay, yeah, but damn, young blood, you know, you got out on a motherfucker, you should be like, man, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about something else. Y'all could have talked about something else. You could have talked about what happened in jail, man. How you went through it. Y'all youngsters don't want to do this, man. I threw my life away, man. And look, I was blessed to get home because I was so young. But if your ass over 18 and you catch the murder, because them other niggas, they wasn't so lucky. They wasn't so lucky. They probably got big numbers. Big numbers. I have to put it up and see, but they got big numbers, y'all. You feel me? It's your boy G Shump, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. I'm gonna plant you that dick later. I'm out of here. Hit that like, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out.